What is going on, YouTube? Fitness Kensho is here. Today I wanted to talk about one particular exercise that I see a lot of people doing that could be beneficial, obviously, for upper back development, but it can be dangerous depending on how you do it, and it's definitely the T-bar row. And a lot of people remember this kind of exercise as an exercise where you kind of load up a lot of plates on it and kind of just swing and pull all that weight towards your back. And don't get me wrong, great exercise to build that thickness in the upper back, which is why most people do it. But you need to always perform these exercises in a safe manner so that you don't, hurt yourself, so that you can continue to go to the gym and still be making gains, right? So just to give you guys an example, conventional deadlifts. I think the most I've deadlifted is like maybe 470, 475-ish, around there, or attempted, right?
Twice, I'll never change. I spent 1,000, no change. Stay away from people, work my hands to the bones, take care of me.
Stiff leg or straight leg deadlifts, as some people call them, I can maybe get to like 270 without hearing or feeling like my back is like real weak. Cause literally you're just pulling it off with your lower back. So how you set up versus how you set up on the actual T-bar row is very important, so that it protects yourself. The reason why I could throw up so much weight, and I don't want to say so much, but the reason why I could almost throw up double of what I could do with straight deadlifts is because I'm getting help from other muscle groups. When you're doing the conventional deadlift, we have to get real low, and we're pulling off the ground, obviously, and we get help from our hamstrings, our glutes, and then eventually when we come up, we get help from our lower back. If you need a tutorial on how to deadlift, I'll put that in the description below. I made a video about that a couple of months ago on the proper form of how to do conventional deadlifts and why I say this is the proper form, right? So the same principles that you would use to pull the weight off the ground on the conventional deadlifts is the same thing you would do with the T-bar row. If you still are confused of what I mean by that, I'm gonna show you right now a couple of reps. So let's say, for example, let's say act like I had like 5 plates on this thing, right? So technically, what we want to do is that we want to set up. Very important. Before I even start, any back movements, I'm actually gonna get a little closer. Any back movements, if you grip the bar like this is going to cause our forearms to pretty much contract. Just like relax, contract it, relax, contract it. So if we grip it right here, we're going to get help from our arms. Now, do we want help from our arms, or do we want to be able to just pull this thing straight with our back, right? Or our back muscles. In my opinion, I want to isolate just my back muscles. Therefore, I'm just going to want to take my forearms or my biceps out of the equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm hooking. Instead of grabbing it like this, I'm gonna hook it like this so that my forearms are not as engaged, and I'm just focusing on pulling back with the elbows to get the back contracted. All right, so let me show you guys a couple reps of what I mean as far as setting up in a safety manner. So again, we're gonna hook our arms, our hands around the actual bar. We're gonna take knee down a little bit. We're gonna come up completely, right, set up. And then we're gonna come down slowly and get in position. So chest up, arch that back, and stay not 90 degrees, but low enough that you're stable and you feel like your legs are actually working and your hamstrings are have you supported. And then when you come back, bam, and just pull back with the elbow. 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 Now right here, I'm feeling this all in my lower lats and the mid part of my back. And that's where you want to feel it. If you're feeling this exercise on your arms, your forearms or anything like that, loosen up your grip and lighten up the weight. That means you're holding onto this bar with your dear life and you just can't control the weight, so you need help from your forearms and your biceps. Therefore, lighten up the weight. and you'll feel it more on your lower back. Again, I'm sorry, not your lower back, on your upper back and your lower lats. And one of the reasons why I actually decided to make this video is because I had a client the other day, and he had asked me, he's like, hey, why do you want me to get low, like, you know, set up after each set? And I answered him the same question. It's like, hey, you know, it's for your protection. You know, if you're holding this bar, think of it like this. I'll show you another way that, in my opinion, is dangerous, especially if the weight is getting heavy, because you're gonna pretty much just get, it's pretty much gonna be all your lower back working, right? So I grab this, go up, and I'm like this. Now, when the weight gets heavy, the only thing that's supporting you from not falling on the damn ground, or you not leaning forward right here with that damn weight as it comes down on you, is your lower back. So can you see how dangerous this could be? So right here is not a stable position compared to if I went right here and then stayed right here. Now, if I'm rocking and the weight's coming down, my arms would go, but I'm still stable on my legs, which is why you want to keep this kneeling position and keep the legs engaged to help you. But again, it's just for your protection, so that you don't hurt your lower back because you're putting too much, you're overloading it way too much. And don't get me wrong, our lower backs are strong because, especially if you squat with a lot of weight, if you do good mornings with, I'll say like a good amount of weight as well, you do your hyperextensions, our lower back takes a lot of tension already. So there's no reason to, kind of, you got to play it smart when it comes to your lower back. You don't want to put it in a vulnerable position, because your lower back goes, you are fucked. You won't be able to do anything. Benching was going to be difficult. You're not going to be able to squat. You're not going to be able to deadlift, for sure. This thing, out of the question. So you hurt your lower back, your lifting career might as well be over, if you ask me. You know, you might be able to do calves. You know, who the fuck is going to go to the gym and just do calves? And maybe a couple leg extensions, but you're not going to get like a good leg workout just from leg extensions. You got to be able to squat, you got to be able to do some lunges, you know, and that all requires your lower back to be in good condition, in good condition to execute those exercises. All right. So again, wanted to get this tutorial off for you guys as far as how the T-bar row is performed. You guys like this type of video? Make sure you like the damn video. Again, I'm trying to get more tutorials going for you guys. I know I uploaded Lean Gains 2.0, and a lot of people have been asking me like, hey, you know, how do you perform this specific exercise? Can you perform like a video on Instagram or something like that? And yeah, I could perform a ton of videos on Instagram, but Instagram is just, you know, I could post a 15-second clip and then a long ass explanation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through my Lean Gains program, and I'm gonna pick what I would say the most difficult and that need the best explanation in order to execute for I guess for beginners or people, intermediate lifter that I think may not ever even perform this particular exercise. And I'm gonna just pretty much put the tutorials up on my YouTube channel. So again, you like this type of video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends if you think it could be beneficial to other people. And yeah, you know, we'll see you guys in the next one. If you are enjoying the Lean Gains program, make sure that you are tagging me in your progress as far as what your progress has been since you started, because I want to get feedback on this program. If there's any way that I can make it better, drop the comments down below. I did add cardio recommendations that I'm doing. I'm only doing 4 days a week. And I did add a couple of other exercises and change the split up a little bit, because I did have some complaints about hitting chest on Wednesday and then hitting chest again on Friday. Whatever. Some of you guys ain't real. That's okay. Okay? That's okay, whatever. I changed it. I'd rather work out chest on Saturdays anyway, just because I want more energy to work out legs on Friday when I get a little bit more sleep than to work out legs on Saturday when I have very little sleep. So whatever, the switch worked out to the benefit, right? So again, like the video, thumbs up, share with your friends, comment below what you guys want to see next. I'll see you guys in the next one.